great ass.
This is what I'm saying.
God. No, she's got a fantastic ass.
Sufficiently nutty where you're not sure if you're going to wake up with all your appendages if you were laying next to her. Or at least that, in my mind, that's the way it works.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
No, what's going to happen?
I think you're going to survive the night. That's going to be like torture.
I have survived how many nights sleeping next to you? I'm just saying.
I'm not torturous.
Mrs. Zombie, whatever.
Whatever.
I ain't scared. I'll be all right. I'll figure it out.
Right.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
If you're going to ride on Crazy Train, you got to buy the ticket.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm going to blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm going to talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm going to lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight, I'm 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓴𝔂. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're going to get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm going to wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that only occasionally lashes out at random people online. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 381. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is the spooktacular, the awesome, the wonderful, my favorite flesh-covered fucktoy, Mr. SC.
Yeah.
The elusive. Well,
sure I am. Well, I'm slippery like a ninja.
Well, but also you're very mysterious because there's people that they get a little angry on YouTube. They're like, why doesn't SC ever show his face on camera?
You completely can see the side of my face right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
like, who wants? I wouldn't want to see me if I like. Don't awe me. I'm just saying. Does it really?
Yeah.
Really? You know, that's two cameras, and you know.
Anyway, we are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioCast.net. It's almost Halloween. It's almost spooky time, and I'm excited. I don't know why I'm excited.
Well, because you're, dorky goth girl. Don't understand. This is my holiday. This is my one holiday that I really get into.
I'm an elder goth.
That's right.
So I don't know, whatever.
When old goths go to the beach.
That's right.
Old goths.
Goths.
I don't even know what accent that is. I don't even know how to say goth. Goth? Goth. I don't know.
Whatever. Well, I have, there's a fan. I don't know if he wants to be.
There's a fan.
Doxed. Well, I don't know if he wants to be doxed on his website.
Probably not, like doxed.
I'm getting a Virgin Mary costume.
Right?
That's coming next week.
Okay. Fun.
And he's like, can you masturbate in it or something? I said, yeah, that's kind of the point. That's why I want it. Cause I'd said, I was like, oh, I just put something new on my Amazon, And then he's like, yep, you're getting it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, could you be pregnant when you do it? Cause Virgin Mary.
But
pregnant.
I mean, I could be pregnant right now. I don't know. You don't know. We're not sure. We don't know.
I mean, I can always do a couple different versions. One, with a belly, big pregnant belly.
Right.
I mean, if I squirt, I squirt. I'm not going to pull out a fetus or anything like that. Like, that's kind of going a bit too far, don't you think? Well,
is it really?
It depends what you're into,
I suppose. I don't know. If you're into contrast, then you're into contrast. Contrast is good sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is. Oh, one of the things that I think is funny is now, I saw an article, and who the hell knows how true it is, but people are discovering Benny Hill and getting pissed off of how bad Benny Hill was towards women.
Really?
It's like, oh my God, it's Benny fucking Hill. It's not.
Well, no, it was completely like out of, the whole thing.
Yeah, he was dirty. It was funny. He would chase women around and rip their clothes off, and then they'd all be running around in their underwear, and he'd be just chasing like a whole like long line of women and whatever. Like it was just
right.
It was British and it was fun.
Well, I mean, and that was the whole idea back then, is that it was like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays it looks rough. I mean, there's some people that are cringing over it, but
yeah. No. There definitely is.
To put it in context, it at the time.
That's right.
It was just funny.
Whatever. Exactly. Slap the little bald guy on the head. And
right.
Chase after some fucking women in their panties.
Right.
I don't know.
The normal stuff.
And then people listen to the music too. They're probably like, I didn't know that's where it came from. I'm like, yeah, you fucking love it, so shut up. Yes, exactly. This, which you hear all the fuck time. Well, anyway, it came from the Benny Hill show. Well, I'm pretty sure it did.
Well, the song itself makes most things funnier. It just really does. You put this to any video montage, and for whatever reason, you just think laughter. I don't know why.
Like, I guess so.
Maybe I do.
If you say
I'm
so.
old though, really.
You're not that old.
Well, yeah. No, but yeah. I mean, as far as being able to enjoy a show that nowadays, just doesn't really hold up to today's standard of stuff. I mean,
oh my God, imagine showing that to like a certain group of people now. They'd be like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I mean, an old man chasing around half-naked girls for no reason other than to chase them around. Like every episode,
just to be a dirty old man, just run after him, like going after their ass and stuff, like always ripping their clothes off
with the theme song playing in the background,
exactly,
and like stop motion type stuff.
There's gonna be people, oh my God, we need to cancel him. He's dead.
Yeah.
Stop it.
He's already been canceled.
Leave alone.
Yeah, it's been over for a long time.
He canceled himself.
It's too late now. You can't wipe our memories.
I know.
This isn't a fucking sci-fi.
We've seen it, and I don't feel hurt by seeing it. Like, I don't feel like I've been wronged.
No,
by watching it. I liked it.
I mean, I can recognize that maybe that's not how you should, but even if you're a lady and you want to be chased around by an old man, who's to say you're wrong for wanting to do that?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like,
if everybody's on board, everybody's on board.
That's
be chased by an old man.
That's right.
Around town.
They read it in the script.
Stop motion style.
They knew what was going on.
Cool music in the background.
Yeah.
Right.
Something to party to.
Okay.
Whoa.
Funny in that 1965 way.
Sure.
Of
course.
It's better than the Smothers Brothers, really.
Yeah, no, that's true. I saw a picture that Rob Zombie is redoing the Munsters, the TV show, the Munsters.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, and no surprise, who he picked to be Lily Munster.
Who did he pick to be Lily Munster?
His wife. He puts her in every movie that he makes. Yeah, she's.
I mean, you're acting like I know this. I mean,
Well, I thought you would.
Okay.
I mean, I really thought you'd be. Well, I'm sorry.
Who's his wife?
Well, she plays the annoying girl, the blonde chick in every movie like you've ever seen of Rob Zombie.
Oh, Rob Zombie. For some reason you were saying Rob Zombie, but my brain was saying Rob Schneider. Yes, Rob Zombie.
That is
Rob Schneider.
Very, very big difference between Rob Zombie and Rob Schneider.
Well, do you see my confusion here?
Derp.
Like, who is Rob Schneider's wife?
I don't know.
See what I'm saying? See?
Why would I know that?
See, so if you're me and you think it's Rob Schneider, obviously that's a strange thing. But no, Rob Zombie, yes, House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yes.
Screamy chick.
Uh-huh.
I like her. She's hot. What are you talking about? I'd put her in everything too.
I'm not saying she's not hot.
Okay, dirty whore quality.
I'm just saying that
really weird.
It's just
level 10
the character she always plays is so goddamn annoying.
Right.
I fucking laugh. You're like, oh my God, please stop.
I mean, that's exactly the role.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, that's the role. Hate this person. Oh, wow, I do. Look at that.
Great ass.
This is what I'm
my
saying.
God. No, she's got a fantastic ass.
Sufficiently nutty where you're not sure if you're going to wake up with all your appendages if you were laying next to her, or at least that in my mind, that's the way it works.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
No, what's going to happen?
I think you're going to survive the night. That's going to be like
Of course,
torture.
I have survived how many nights sleeping next to you? I'm just saying.
I'm not torturous.
Mrs. Zombie, whatever. I ain't scared. I'll be all right. I'll figure it out.
Right.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
If you're going to ride on Crazy Train, you got to buy the ticket. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's true. Once you buy the ticket, you kind of, you're obligated to ride it at
sleep
least
next
the
to
one
it
time.
long enough to not die.
Not die.
I mean, it's almost like running a marathon or something like that, you know?
It's like, I trust you. What'd you say? I love you.
Yeah.
Please don't kill me.
Right.
Or shove large objects in my butt.
Exactly.
BDSM couple on Twitter love to death. They're so nice.
Right.
At least, yeah. Well, I don't believe I've ever talked to slave husband, but
They're very friendly to you online, at least
Yes.
whoever's communicating on the messaging.
they're very friendly, and I have just seen things. Wow.
They're like BDSM _couple, something like that.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
36. Yeah. I mean, yes.
I was saying that so people could find them.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'll just follow me. I retweet them and I like their shit. So anyway, whatever. There was this college lacrosse player. She fucking died. I don't know why I laughed when I said that. It sounds kind of bad, but I can't stop laughing now because images. Well, anyway, there was this college lacrosse player. She died competing in a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, she choked, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah, they say that's like one of the most foods choked on is hot dogs.
I mean, it's like, bitch, swallow.
Nobody there knew the Heimlich? I mean, you're at a hot dog eating contest. They don't have one person that can perform a life-saving Heimlich maneuver.
I have no idea. She was fucking taken to, she was like rushed to the hospital, but then she died. But it's like, oh my God, you're like horking down hundreds. And there's some guys that are like, whoa, she died taking sausage to the fucking throat.
You got a wiener in her lung. She got a lung wiener.
A lung wiener. Oh my God, you gotta watch out for them lung wieners.
I wonder what the ER stats is in people getting load shot into their lungs. It's gotta happen.
Like when spit or something hits the back of your throat and you start fucking coughing, going, oh, went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
So
you blow a nice hot load of yogurt down a throat, and that flap is flapped the wrong way. You're flooding something out, I think.
How'd she drowned?
I wonder what the odds are that that's actually happened when somebody's been blowing me and I just was unaware.
Well, I mean, you'd be aware because, did anyone die during head?
What do you mean?
I mean,
from
during
cum
head,
lung flood?
did anyone expire?
No, not that I know of. No,
See,
negative.
that's what I mean.
I blacked out a lot though.
Oh boy.
Do I really know?
That's just nature's way of saying you don't need to remember that.
Well, I'm just saying you were around for a lot of it, and sometimes you didn't black out as well. Sometimes you did black out as well, and you had no idea what we did the night before.
I know, because there was a time that I hit you with the fucking car, and neither of us remembered.
I mean, but I say no idea, but we would have an idea. Yeah, no, we were out, and I remember being out, but I don't remember anything after a certain point.
Oh, yeah. It's like, well, I remember up until here, and then I picked it back up here. So
whatever happened in between.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I wonder what the stats are on that. There's got to be some sort of a record keeping. Somebody's keeping that record somewhere.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, there's a
she drowned in cum.
Now there's a rumor that there's a log of strange objects that got stuck in Orify.
Okay. Like there's a database somewhere.
Yeah, like all this came from assholes, and
Go on.
all this came from like
urethras. Go on.
Cavernous pussies or whatever.
Nasal cavities.
You know what I mean?
Lungs.
Oh God. Okay. All I had to do was mention cavernous pussies, and it just made me fucking think of one of the most vile fucking things that...
You're going on another fuck fest. I'm just letting you know right while you're in the middle of it. You told me to remind you. told me to stop you immediately if you were using fuck every other fucking word. I'm reminding you.
Well, you're
You
doing it.
What? You rubbed off on me. You fucking gave me that cootie.
I'm gonna rub off on you. I'm gonna rub off so hard.
What were you saying
I'm gonna
again?
break my button on you.
What were you saying again?
Fuck, I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. No. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You cannot stop me. On YouTube, I was watching WHANG.
WHANG.
And he was talking about what they called it, Vagina Bacon.
Oh my god. That was another really bizarre story. Are you going to explain, or are you just going to walk away after that?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, that's it.
Is that anything like show bacon? You know,
What the fuck is show bacon?
you had some the other week. You were munching on.
Yeah, a big old like.
Yeah, you had a plate of bacon.
It's show bacon.
It's nothing like that, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, tell the tale of said vagina bacon.
This chick was on her period, and pretty much it looked like the entire lining of her uterus decided to come out all at once, and it looked like a disgusting strip of bacon. It looked like flesh bacon.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it looked like a bloody earthworm.
Oh,
Yeah, a bloody earthworm, maybe 4 or 5 inches long,
Well, but it was also flat, and it did had longer parts.
A little noodly.
Bigger,
Yeah. Bigger on what? Anyway, you kind of get the idea. Like an intestine almost.
Right.
Like, laid out, or a blood vessel or something.
Something like that, but more tissuey. Well, anyway,
Just a normal menstrual action that she found in her toilet.
And so she decided, she fished it out of the toilet, which is weird, number one, because why would you do that? It's pretty fucking gross. Well,
You
there
might.
was, no.
When you were drinking, you wouldn't have?
No.
You sure?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what it looked like, kind of like an orifice or like a pucker, puncture in it, like a little butthole, but it wasn't. It was actually the rim of her cervix, like the opening of her cervix, the lining of that. And I was like, oh my fucking God, that's so fucking awful. Well, then she put it online, and she was talking about it and telling the whole story and pictures. Oh God, there's a lot of pictures.
And this is all posting on like an anonymous messaging board of some sort, one form or another.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Well, people kept telling her, eat it. Eat it. Come on, eat it. Because she's like, it's vagina bacon. They're like, eat the bacon. And she's like, you guys are gross. And then they're like, are we? And then she's like,
are we? Is it us?
We're not the one that has it sitting there taking pictures of it. Like, look what I did.
Saying, not only did it come out of you, not only did that happen, but you saw it. A. B. Decided to fish it out. C. Decided to set it up and look at it and study it. E, F, and G, you posted that shit. You went out of your way to post it. So yeah, I want to see you eat it.
Well, here's the thing. She cooked it. Mm-hmm. And she took pictures of her cooking it and of it just getting the grease off on a paper towel afterwards. And they're like, did you eat it? She goes, no.
No, but it smelled delicious.
Yeah, but it smelled delicious. And I'm thinking, bitch, you disgusting motherfucker. You probably did eat it.
But that's her. That's her own brand. I mean,
probably like eats her scabs too.
It's not that.
So
I mean,
gross.
It's your own stuff. What are you gonna do?
I don't give a fucking shit. I heard of people they make pate of fucking their placenta after they give birth. He's all like little like, oh, I live in the trees and everything is wonderful and oh, I send nutrients and suck it up with the mother of God and the whole garden and Mother Nature and blah blah blah. I mean, no, fuck it. That's disgusting. I'm not gonna. No.
Okay. Well, but and here again decided to post about it.
This is our child Wellington because I named it after because of the pate that you're eating right now, the beef Wellington. Well, guess what? It's not It's my placenta.
Right.
So fucking gross. Hey, did you know that Super Mario is Japanese? So kind of technically Mario is actually his last name and his first name is Itsume.
But, huh? Okay, hang on.
It's
Backtrack
me,
here.
Mario!
Oh my God. I actually got curious about that for about a half a second.
That was your
forgot
fault.
who I was dealing with. I really forgot what was happening there.
Should have paid better attention.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Instagram butts. Can't help it.
You know, you're really supposed to be having a conversation with me here.
What?
Know what I mean? So let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by?
Standing by, little cheeky monkey.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
Speaking of butts, there's a couple derrieres that I covet.
Right.
And, well, Miss Dahlia, she posted a picture of, she's like, oh, I've missed wearing latex, and she's wearing this latex catsuit with the zipper in the crotch, and she's bent over, she goes, and here's my butt. I was like, I have missed that ass. That is such a cute, fucking great ass. Like,
right.
And then, now here's another one. Now this kind of does tie into porn pick of the week because she does do porn.
Right.
So does her husband.
Okay.
But anyway. Well, she goes Sith Jade. You can find her at Sith Jade on Twitter. Well, she's got a great fucking ass, and she cosplays too.
Okay.
And she's got 2 lightsaber tattoos on her chest.
Okay.
They're crossed. But she's performing tonight. So it doesn't really
Too
help
late now
anybody
for
watch
any
it.
of you.
Too late, yeah.
You're always
Unless
good at
you're
that.
listening live, she's going on at midnight, so an hour after we're over, she's going to be going on in the castle.
You're always good at making sure you get that information out ahead of time. That way, if anybody wanted to see said person, they had no shot.
Well, guess what?
No
I didn't.
chance.
Well, I didn't find out until today. Like, actually, not too long before the show. So, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Let me tell you about this girl's incredible ass that you cannot go see now.
I said I'm a bitch. What do you want from me? Goddamn.
I was just in the area last week, Katie. Jesus.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know last week. All right. So now getting to the porn pick of the week. Well, some of it.
You
more
were
of
just
it.
bringing our attention to a few asses.
Oh, God. Well, also, I had said something to Sith Jade's ma'am. I kind of said that she gives me a lady boner.
Okay.
You know, and I was like, she's really, really nice, and you know, like it's always cool to do like projects with her and stuff like that. Because I started kind of like stalking her Twitter page, and I'm just,
oh boy,
I know, it's so bad.
Oh boy.
Well, he told her, and I'm like, oh no! Like I felt like I was like a fucking stupid fangirl. I'm like, why? I'm like, I have to see this person again. Like, I don't. Fantastic, great.
That never used to bother you before.
Yeah, well, because I was always fucking hammered before.
Yeah.
So now whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
So. One of the things that's really been fucking like turning me on and making me tingle again is I like seeing 2 friends hanging out, and I like seeing the one friend, male, try to seduce their other male friend.
Okay.
Like that's like it's the whole like, oh gosh.
Yowie.
And then you know it's like they like almost kiss or like, you know, and that starts to get me off. So it's really fucked up. It's not fucked up, but it really started to turn me on. Mostly fucking Connor lately because Connor.
Sea-Dog VA.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he just needs a little push.
A little push for what?
A push to fucking just hook up with a dude. Because, well, I think he already has. But I just kind of want to give him that little push and then let me watch. Like, no. And another very strange thing that I've never been attracted to before, because that dude that he hangs out with, that all the trash taste guys hang out with, the abroad.
Okay, yeah.
What's his name? Justin or something?
Well,
anyway.
I don't remember his name. But.
Well, it always seems like that he always takes like one of the dudes at a time. He seduces them and like gets them like hammered and stuff like that. And
like that's your fan fiction land there for that particular dude who does videos in Japan about Japan, going around Japan, but he's an English dude.
Right.
Yeah, abroad in Japan.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, yes, we're going to have a whole bunch of fucking sake and we're going to take a bath together.
We're going to the hot springs again. It's full mood.
And then like Connor comes out. They're in a love hotel and he's wearing women's lingerie.
I saw that one.
And had like a cocktail in his hand. And what that scene right there, I was like, I like this. Like I want to have them keep the camera on, and I want them to like they're both in bed, like in the same bed, but then they start like watching TV, and then the abroad guy's like, oh, what's this? And it's porn, of course, and he knows it, but it's like it's just like, oh, I don't know, let's check this out, let's just watch this. And then like Connor's like,
But
okay.
It's definitely a gay porn, like a yaoi situation.
With the two of them, yeah.
No, I'm talking about even the porn that they put on to seduce the other one.
No.
Okay, so regular porn.
Because he's trying to, because he wants to try to get... Right.
Okay.
Because he's like, well, maybe Connor's straight, so maybe I'll put on some straight porn, and maybe he'll get hard, and then I'll like reach over and give him a little tuggy, and then things like start like snowball from there.
Okay. And before the end of the night, we're doing back handsprings on each other.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're totally like horking down hot dogs.
Railing hard, don't choke.
Uh-huh.
So somebody just died of that.
That's what I'm saying. Could be dangerous. So, anyway, so I'm kind like my nipples are hard right now.
What? I don't know why it's okay.
I don't know.
It's all right. See, that's okay.
Right.
Nobody's being harmed in any way, shape, or form.
No.
I think that's a positive fantasy for you for this week. I feel a lot safer.
It's a good direction. You feel safe tonight.
Okay, but it could change tomorrow, though. I mean, I recognize this.
It could change later on.
Like I said, if you want to ride the crazy train.
That's right.
Yeah, I gotta buy a ticket.
So that is my porn pick for the week.
Katie's porn pick of the week.
So, there's a guy. The Midnight Hustle episode, the episode that I was on Midnight Hustle a couple weeks ago.
The poor guy that you were super pissy with right beforehand, and he handled his shit and actually did a good interview with you.
Yes,
it was very nice and kind.
Yes.
Okay.
Derek is very nice. He is. Well, the promo came out, the episode's out, and I put it on my Twitter, and it's a good picture.
Right.
I mean, he put but he looked for this one and he put stars over my nippies so I can actually post it, and I haven't been in trouble on Facebook yet for it.
What do you know?
I'm shocked as shit.
So am I.
But my boobies look fucking huge.
Yeah, you did your famous worm's eye view of the boob.
Yeah, the angle. You got to get the angle right so your freaking tits look
perspective and all.
Gigundous.
It's all camera tricks is what you're saying. You're just outing yourself.
I don't care.
Okay.
Like I don't fucking care.
Right.
I mean, because they'll see me naked in movies and be like, they don't look that big, It's like, because I'm not like squishing them together or something.
Well, that and you're tall. You get that too.
Yeah, that is true. Like people don't. Yeah.
It's like being tall and having a big dick or a small dick. If you're proportional, that's going to be a really big dick.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we're going to have a brand new Tits Man. We are also going to have some interesting thing that people are doing with lube.
Huh.
So stick around. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioCast.net. You can get me on the Twitter at Kinky Katie Radio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. Google me, because you can. You can also get me on YouTube, the tubes of you. So like, subscribe.
Something.
I don't know. I answer if you comment. So
Yeah. Ask a question if you feel like it, weirdo.
yeah,
Don't be afraid.
don't be afraid.
And by the way, if I were you, I would definitely not click on any links on any comments that are in any of our videos.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
There's a really horrid bot problem. Like, you would not believe how many comments just come in daily.
So and so commented, and this is exactly what I wanted. It's
Right.
like, oh my God, go away.
Spamming some porn site or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rampant.
It's like Russian mail order brides or some shit like that.
You're definitely going to get a virus.
Come to the Philippines. Live with people. I don't know.
How many ever you want? We got them by the dozen. It's like a White Castle. We could get a sack of people. Send them right to you.
Take home a sack.
Yeah, so don't click on anything. If I were you, I would definitely not trust anybody down there, because we're not deleting them anymore, because eventually they just disappear because,
Yeah.
the bottom eventually gets shut down, but there's lots of them. Imagine like having, where there's all kinds of people watching your videos, how many of those they get. It's got to be staggering.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
But I was thinking, we were talking about the mail order bride, and it's like, bet they got bitches on Amazon. And then they go to Amazon, but you say, like, I want Amazon fresh, because you were like, no, I want her alive. So they said, well, they always send you that, would you like to rate your experience? And like, was it packed with care? Was it fresh? Like, yes, my bitch was nice, thank you. But imagine, they do date.
What? I don't even know what tangent you're off on. So
Never mind.
Your mail order brides are coming Amazon style. Is that what you're saying?
No, and yes. That's just
right.
Anyway.
How was she packed?
Yeah, we're just kind of like,
a little freezer burnt, really, if I was honest.
oh, chapped lips.
Okay, chapped everything. There shouldn't be purple and black parts that fall off when you look at them wrong.
Well, maybe that's a special leprosy.
2 stars unsubscribing.
Maybe you misordered and you got it from IKEA. You got to put it together.
Oh, no.
Got a bitch in a box, but she's in pieces.
Why are you talking about trafficking people? What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be driving. Drive. I don't have the wheel.
Oh God.
I'm the engineer. I'm like in Top Gun. I'm Goose. You're Maverick. I mean, you're flying the ship. I'm just in the back there.
Yeah, and you know what happened to Goose.
Yeah, no, you fuck up and I die because you fuck up. Yeah, it's just like normal, but it's okay.
Oh.
I'm all right with it.
There was a headline. There was this guy. He says, pouring Pop Rocks while popping candy under my foreskin was the biggest mistake of my life.
What?
He put Pop Rocks in his fucking foreskin.
Well, okay.
It's like snap, crackle, sweater.
But I mean, how bad could it have really hurt? We're talking about Pop Rocks here.
I don't know. I don't have a fucking dick.
Okay, but maybe he got like a little yeasty going on there. A little funky schmeg.
I don't know, but this definitely, it seems like that it was from a different country, because the picture they show of him on the headline, and the picture of the candy like pack, it doesn't look like anything that I've seen. It's not like Pop Rocks.
Well, I mean, and for the most part, most Americans are circumcised around the world. It's not like that. No. So it could be anywhere other than United States, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's probably true.
I just still want to know, how would that even, I like want to put one in your urethra now. See what happens. Just stick, because what could it have happened? What could have happened? What are we talking about?
Why don't we put one in your urethra?
I am not very experimental, like with sticking things in my dick hole.
I love how you like the way you volunteer me for shit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do this instead of asking me or talking to me about just like, I want to do this, so I'm going to do it.
I didn't say I was going to do it. I said we could get one and try it up your urethra. That would be in the form of a question, I do believe.
Well, it's not going to happen.
I mean, I didn't say I was going to wait until you slept and duct tape you down or anything like that. That would be inappropriate. No. I Louis C.K'd you. I just asked. It's a creepy ask. Yes. But if I'm going to put Pop Rocks if I'm going to put Pop Rocks in somebody's urethra, you have to admit you would be the obvious first choice for me anyway, right?
No, wouldn't it be a stranger?
Would it?
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, now we're getting into inappropriateness because if I walked up to a stranger and said, "Can I put Pop Rocks in your urethra?"
If they sign up for it, what's the problem?
Okay.
Consenting adults are consenting adults.
Well, apparently now anymore, if you ask somebody for something that could be considered being ominous in some kind of a way, write it down.
Whatever, like have them fucking sign some shit.
Like it's like one of those deaf people you meet out that to hand you a card and say I'm deaf.
Give me money.
Well, it could be give me money. It could be sometimes they need help with something. That's never happened to you. You were out, and it's happened a couple of times to me.
No.
And somebody will like literally hand me a card.
Yeah.
And it says I'm deaf, and they're writing stuff down to try to ask me something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
I don't know what my point was.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? You're driving the ship again.
Fuck, I don't remember now.
Come on, Maverick. We're going down.
Oh, God.
Eject, Maverick.
There's some neighbors that got a little pissed off because, and they sell this in the stores. There's one of those inflatable lawn display thingy dingies.
Like the people get for
Halloween.
the holidays.
Right.
Halloween especially, yeah.
Well, this is for Halloween. Well, it's,
Big dick.
Well, it's a skeleton riding another skeleton.
Okay, see? Whatever.
Like, there's a skeleton sitting down there, and there's another one sitting on its lap facing it, and they're both, like, looking at each other face to face.
Oh, they're doing, wow.
Just
sex position.
Yeah, no, it is. But they're like, no, they're not. They're just sitting on each other's lap. And we're like, they're boning. Skeletons are boning.
I mean, I would say if I were to guess, though, I think one of the qualifications to actually be sexual would be that they were alive. And they're skeletons. It's not alive.
Well, no, I don't think it's necessary for them to be alive.
I mean, you're going to have to explain to little Jane and Johnny as they're trick-or-treating with, their mother, father, grandmother, Nona. Nona's with them. And Nona's going to now have to explain, Nona, what are they doing?
To say, I don't know, they're sitting on each other's lap.
See, well, when two skeletons that have already been dead are in love, sometimes they sit on each other's laps. People get bent out of shape over nothing, but I guess if you have some 4-year-old walking by, like,
Well, a 4-year-old's not gonna care. So they're gonna say,
not.
"What are they doing?" They probably be like,
one of them's attacking the other.
They're wrestling. It's Halloween. You're like, "Rrr." Whatever. It's like, just, fuck, you're 4.
What about the children?
You can even tell them like they're having sex. They'll be like, "What's that?" Be like, "I don't know." And then
they're
I'm
banging.
like, "Okay."
They're having sex.
They're banging bones.
He's boning, or they're boning each other, because we really don't know gender.
That's right.
They're skeletons.
They don't even know.
Yeah.
And so technically they would be boning because they're bones.
Well, and when you're a skeleton, you don't have any genitals anymore.
That's right. What are you putting into what?
Can you really bone?
You're just grinding bone on bone.
That's it. You're like a knee surgery waiting to happen.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you need a knee surgery. You don't have any cartilage anymore.
From fucking.
You're going on bone to bone.
Oh, we need a hip replacement. We need your knees.
No, I don't.
Can't do that position anymore.
I have pretty good knees and pretty good back. I'm doing good so far.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, well, if you want comfort, but you still want to be a little naughty, you can get Stiletto Crocs now.
That seems wildly unsafe.
Yeah, it really does. Now, Crocs are, so I admit they are comfortable. I've tried them on before. They are comfortable, but they're the ugliest fucking shoes I have ever seen. Well,
and if you don't know what a Croc is,
just look it up.
Go outside or something. Do something, because obviously you're pretty sheltered. They've been around forever.
Yeah, they really haven't.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they're the obnoxious plastic shoes people wear.
Yeah,
but they do look comfortable.
They really are.
Are they?
But they're ugly as fuck.
Right. And not really practical.
And a lot of people wear Crocs with socks.
A lot of people, chefs and shit, for whatever reason.
Because they're comfortable.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You know, it seems to me if my foot isn't encased that I really wouldn't want to be working with like sharp knives and shit. That's just me. That's like running through the woods with my balls hanging out.
Well, no, I think with the material it's made of, it's like harder plastic. But anyway, whatever. Well, these fucking things, they decided to stick a goddamn stiletto heel on them. So it is fucking ugly as hell. Is it? Yes, it is.
Well, we're talking about, does it improve the look of a regular Croc? I think it does. I think it helps out a regular Croc. That's a more attractive Croc right there. No doubt. It's like having Croc plastic surgery. It got a butt lift.
It's enhanced.
It's better. It's stronger. It's faster.
You enhanced my Crocs.
It seems wildly dangerous, though, to me anyway.
Yeah.
Because it seems like there's not a lot of support in a Croc, or it doesn't seem to me like there is. I've never worn any, so I don't really know.
I don't know.
I mean, I had shoes that kind of were like a Croc-like. Those Beetlejuice looking fucking things that look like they were made out of wood.
Yeah, and people were like, what the fuck is on your feet?
Yeah. It's a wooden clog. Whatever. I'm wearing wooden clogs. I'd wear them everywhere too.
I want to know what is up with every girl on Twitch now licking microphones like crazy. Because I know we've talked about Amaranth doing it before, but I mean,
you didn't realize how widespread it was?
No, or how popular it is. And it is, I mean, if you're into it, you're into it. But to watch them, it just kind of like, it makes me laugh because I'm just like, and just going fucking nuts and just slobbering the hell out of their microphone and just making like the most grossest sounds. But you know what? But if you're into it, you're into it. And if they're making money, then fuck it. Let them make money.
I totally see it. I totally see why somebody would listen to it.
Okay.
And watch it. And 100%.
And you fucking freak out when I get up to you and I start to like give you a nuzzle and yeah. I just do that, and you're like, oh my God, it's in my neck.
Okay.
Like you made a noise.
Here again, I'm going to explain to you that the people that are if it's in earphones that are in my ear, that's not a maniacal woman that sleeps next to you every night.
I am not maniacal.
You are maniacal. You can be. When you want something, you are very, very pushy.
Pushy, yes. Aggressive, yes.
Right. Right. Aggressive. Right. Those people on the screen, they can't hurt me. They can't hurt me. When you're in my ear, you could hurt me. Or at least make me uncomfortable. Let me say, you really can't hurt me.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Well, no.
Uncomfortable, yeah. I know I make you feel uncomfortable because
yes,
I do lots of shit.
I would say make me feel uncomfortable more than hurt, because you really don't hurt me, because you're not like anytime you try to be, let's say,
I'm a weak woman.
Even like playfully aggressive, it makes me laugh because you're like,
It does, and that pisses me off even more because you can plumber paw both of my wrists together with one hand, and I can't fucking move.
It makes me laugh. It's so funny.
It does, and then you laugh at me harder, and it makes me struggle more, and then it just makes you giggle harder.
So I'm not really worried you're going to hurt me, but I know discomfort is coming, and I'm going to have to deal with you. Like, I'm going to have to deal with you.
Deal with me.
I'm going to, like, not just...
You said, like, hey, take care of this.
No, that just means I'm going to have to either give you what you want, which sometimes is for me to squirm. I'm going to say 90% of the time, that's really what you're after. You're after the squirm. So I give you the squirm, you get all excited, and you go scurry away. You go, hee. Yeah. That's my typical strat on dealing with aggressive Katie. Like when you come, so back to ASMR microphone licking.
Yes.
I can totally see it. You put on some headphones, put on some porn, listen to some microphone licking.
Totally
I can see somebody sinking into it.
Because you do it.
I listen to it, sure. You'd like, especially if I have headphones on. It's nice.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you do when you use headphones on because
some half naked gamer girl that there's
whatever.
probably
You do whatever the fuck you want to do.
It's a little creepy though when I think about the fact that since it's on Twitch, there's probably 10,000 12-year-olds that are watching the same thing. And what are you gonna do? No, I'm on Twitch, Mom. Come on. What could I do? It's on Twitch.
Ooh.
But they're not. Nobody's naked. No, there's no nipple. There's no.
I know, but they don't wear much.
The microphones aren't attached to dildos or dicks or It's literally the ASMR dual-sided microphones that you always see people doing ASMR with.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's 3 or 4 girls on 3 or 4 mics.
Yeah.
Doing different ears and
yeah.
each. Oh yeah.
And they're both in the same.
That's a nice meta. I'm telling you. Solid. I mean, they're doing it obviously because they're making money at it.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, why not be fucking stupid and do whatever?
Yeah,
It's making you money.
I'm always mind blown just how long somebody can live stream some microphone. It seems like your lips would get sore.
No crap.
Because they're aggressively licking it.
Yeah, they're not playing around.
No.
They're like, fuck it, we were getting paid some pink on this. So
they're going full porn star on it.
Whatever.
But not really porn because there is no nudity.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Well, people are watching like TikTok and shit and whatever it is because people are saying that there's over 10 million people that have made videos of using lube as a primer before you put your makeup on.
Okay. Like a base?
Yeah, they put lube on their face.
Right. Okay. I'm guessing that does something.
But doctors are like, don't do that because it just clogs your pores and it just gives you acne. Mm-hmm. Like, it's bad for you. But I'm thinking, like, who started this? Like,
Well, first of all, if you're a doctor and you're saying it's bad for you, like, which lube? What lube are you talking about?
Oh, see, I don't know.
See, because I don't know how you could really make a blanket statement like that if you don't really know what it is that they're putting on. You're just saying because that it's marketed as a personal lubrication.
As a sex lube.
Little anal slippy slide.
Right.
Just because that's what's on the packaging doesn't mean that it's not, whatever it needs to be to not clog pores. I don't know. What do I know? But I'm just saying, you don't know what they're putting on.
No, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Doctor's a quack. Doesn't know what he's talking about.
Doctor is not
What the fuck does he know?
Quack.
Medical school.
Okay. Do you remember that guy? There was a story that we had talked about. There was a guy who he was a bodybuilder. He fell in love with a sex doll. Right. And
married it and then divorced it.
Married
got another
it. Well,
one.
cheated on it first while it was getting repaired.
Mm-hmm.
Cheated on it with another sex doll.
Which he couldn't put out. So really, he had to get released somewhere.
So now, here's an update. He has separated from the other sex doll.
Of course.
Because he is now in love with an ashtray.
All right. He's fucking upgrading, I think, really. He's doing straight upgrades. Because there was something weird about that first one, wasn't it? Or the second one? Didn't he have it like made to look like, oh God, I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to put this in terms that everybody can understand. With the girl that you leave your wife cheating on, usually if you're the mistress and if you think it's going to work out with the guy that you're doing it with, you met him when he was screwing around. So the first hot little ashtray that comes walking by, he's going to start blowing loads in. This. He can't help himself from a cold hole or platter object.
He even takes porn pictures with it.
With the ashtray?
Yeah.
Look at him go.
It's one of those 2-foot square ones.
Oh, that's like an outdoor.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, well, so he can hold it.
Yeah.
He says he loves the feel of the metal and the cold steel against his skin.
Wow.
What
What a whore.
What a whore.
Dude.
Oh, he's into objects. He's just like, now he's like, fuck it. I just don't want fake humans now. I want like hair. What's up, Boxy? Yeah. Looking sexy. Come in, baby.
I wonder if he even smokes. Does he allow it to be used as an ashtray? I mean, is it like a submissive that likes to be treated? You know.
I don't know.
What's the ashtray's personality is what I'm asking.
What's that? He says, I liked it. The smell of it, the touch of the metal against my skin. It's fantastic.
I hear that a lot too, that people get turned on by the smell of an ashtray.
He met, they met at a club. So
he fully yoinked a club ashtray that was like outside in the waiting line. You know, you can't come in. Okay, but can I have this ashtray? I'm taking it.
I want it. Whatever drugs he's on, I want to try it. Or just, I gotta throw up. Come with me.
Well, I mean, obviously, at least he's wearing out his odd stuff with inanimate objects. You know, what's he hurting, really? Besides the club owners having to buy new ashtrays, or God knows what he's going to snatch from somewhere.
People keep stealing my goddamn ashtrays.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to be so damn sexy? Oh.
I told you, man, if you just don't put them out there all fresh and hot the way you do, I would stop snatching them.
Wait a minute.
They're so hot, though.
I wonder, where did they meet? But did they meet outside or did they meet like inside in the bathroom? You know, cause he likes to wear, he does male gay porn and he's wearing jock straps in a lot of the pictures. It's like, did he come in and he was like, hey, how you doing? Hanging out? You know, want to get out of here? I don't know.
We met on Tinder.
Oh my God. Get on trash talk. I love it when you put your butts in me.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Ash in my mouth. Ah.
Right.
I don't know. That's just very weird. Very, very weird. I mean, he takes it out on dates.
But the ashtray?
Yes, the ashtray. He says it's his girlfriend.
He's dedicated now.
He gets it, I guess. He said he may even start getting more to have a harem. I'm like, a fucking harem of ashtrays? The fuck is your problem?
Well, nobody's saying it has to be ashtrays. I mean, you could have a sex doll thrown in there. You could have a My Little Pony plushie.
A lamp, you know?
Sure, lamp, good. Electrical items, I'm sure that's a good idea.
Sure.
It's something, 110 volt plugs into the wall.
Oh my God. Well, no, because then he can't really take it with him anywhere unless he brings like an extension cord or has to sit by an outlet. You know, when he goes to dinner and be like, hey, I need to. It's like, oh, you have to charge your phone. No, my date. I need to turn her on. It's like a vibrator. Oh no.
No.
That's so bad. Like, there's some kooky people out there. I mean, but you gotta think, is it all just for some attention?
It could be.
So, I mean, come on now.
No, there's definitely people who who really do love the ashtray and like to screw it. And yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, not that we've ever met Ashtray Guy or anything. However, there are people that we have definitely met that are into some very niche things that on the outside just doesn't look all that harmful because it's not. But you shake your head like, what? All right, that really
like,
okay.
That turns you okay.
All right.
Fine.
Yeah.
Here.
You know. Oh no.
Enjoy. Thanks. You know, it's like okay. Well, it's happened. And for those of you that are listening and are I've been asked to puke on people before, so I'm pretty good at puking. Not that I have an eating disorder. I don't. I'm just saying I had
disclaimer: eating disorders are a very serious item, and if you need help, please seek help.
Yeah, don't fucking do what I do. Anyway, well, I have
you had gastric bypass.
I guess yeah, and I throw up all the time. So I'm like
if you eat things that you don't agree with,
right? So that's when I say that like I'm good at it. Meaning like
it happens to you a lot since you.
Yes.
But at this point, which was 20-something years ago.
Yeah, about 20 years.
Yeah. So for like 20 years, sometimes you have a hard time holding anything down.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it was quite good too when I would go to some of the fetish clubs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, can you please eat this like plate of calamari and puke on me? And I'm like, okay.
All right, you're buying, right? You got the bar tab?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I gotta puke now.
I know.
Here you go.
It's Christmas colors. Look at that. It's
He's
red.
buying.
I know. Those are on him. Okay, they're on him. And drink poop.
So nobody. Not that I don't ever remember running into anybody who was like with an inanimate object like that. I don't have a memory of it. I mean, I know people who, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, no, I really don't know anyone who,
was in love with an ashtray for sure.
Right. But I mean, we talked about like people who were like, oh, I'm in love with a roller coaster. Remember that chick who they got married and they're having a baby?
Right.
How the fuck do you do that? The other one, like, I'm in love with the train. I'm in love with the
birds and the bees. If you would have had the skeleton blow up things in front of your neighborhood, your mother would have told
explained
you.
It.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have that at the time. So.
Really? That lady with the blow up skeletons, it just occurred to me. She's educating the neighborhood, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why not, try to get the kids involved?
When two loving people, want
die
to
together.
They can bone.
Till death do us part.
As long as they both agree. And obviously they both agree.
No, see, yeah, look what happened to them. They started doing that and they died. They died. So don't do that or you're going to die.
Oh, no.
Well, so if you go.
Wow.
I'm going to laugh at you. I mean, you can hold.
Wow.
It could be one of those situations.
Wow.
Depends how you want to go with it.
And you wonder how people grow up loving ashtrays.
I don't know. As you can never die. Ashley.
I wonder if the dude who is all into the all the sex dolls and the ashtray and so on and so forth, like, I wonder if he's ever really had any regular, relationships with somebody, with another person.
I don't know. Maybe,
male, female, other.
Maybe he had some severe trauma when he was younger and it just was like fucked him up royally. And he's just
see, but here's the thing. It's not necessarily when somebody's into something weird, it doesn't really always mean that something fucked you up. Sometimes it's just
you're just into weird shit.
Water's wet, and you had a normal upbringing. You had a normal neighborhood, and you now like to fuck trees, or that's another one that's kind of like. I've definitely met people who I think have fucked trees.
Nature, yeah.
Definitely, I think there have been several people I knew who have humped a tree.
Oh my God, you're so wet. It's sap.
I don't really know that I've talked to anybody about them humping trees.
But you're just like...
There are people I suspected for sure.
Yeah.
You're a tree fucker. I see it in your face.
I can see it in your face.
You like the oneness with nature and shit.
Did they offer you some placenta pate? Eat of my body. Oh.
Here again,
I give you life.
If that's as far as you get, like, if you're not hurting people, man, tear it up, have fun, fucking tree, fucking ashtray. Stop stealing from clubs, though. Come on. Do that mail order style. Pretend you're ordering a bride from the Philippines.
Amazon.
Right.
See, told you.
Get a sack of ashtrays. Buy them by the crate. You buy yourself a harem.
Oh, see, and you could get different sizes, like if you want that slender version, you know how they have those like, little genie bottle looking ones that are outside some restaurants, how it's like real thin down the top and then bows out the bottom. Like, look at the ass on that one.
Like a shapely ashtray.
Shapely ashtray.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what is that saying about, you can't objectify a woman even if she wants to be objectified? Does the same apply to an ashtray? Are you into, there's a concept, panpsychism, where there are literal physicists who theorize that all matter has a consciousness. If it's matter, it has some sort of,
so how the fuck is an ashtray going to consent?
This is what I'm saying. Nobody asked the ashtray.
You can't fucking prove that. That's right. Nobody asked the ashtray. And if the ashtray can't consent, then you can't fucking like touch it, hug it, do whatever the fuck you do with that thing.
That's right. You didn't. How do we know that ashtray said it was okay that you jizzed in it all of the time? Maybe it doesn't like it.
Did you like hook it up to some sort of brain sensors and like it tells you like what's going on?
No, obviously the ashtray likes cigarettes put in it, so I figured a little jizz would just be a change of pace.
Such a dirty, filthy little whore. That's why I love her.
Right.
No.
On Arrakis, it's common to give somebody fluids as a show of affection. It's our greatest asset that we have is water.
Let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
This week's Tits Man is she is kind of the OG of when I started like to figure out and find out about porn and stuff, but Miss Tara Patrick.
Oh, old school.
Yeah.
Old school. Well, kind of old school. At this point, it's old school, but it's not really old school.
Yeah, she's like my age.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of films, though.
Oh yeah, I know. She's done a shit ton of films. She's directed. She's written. She has a ton. She's got sex toy lines. She's got like lingerie, bathing suits, whatever. She does a whole bunch of shit, and she's still doing movies. She's got TerraVision.
That's right. She did a whole like production network or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you can still go to 𝓚𝓷𝓵𝓵, which we'll have the link on the show notes, and there's
website.
Got a shit ton of pictures of her for free. She looks so good. She still looks good. I don't care if they're old pictures or not, but I think she's hot shit.
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
She always has been.
Yeah.
Sure. I bet she's extra fun now.
Yeah.
She's got it all figured out.
She does. I think. Who knows? But she's a hot little mama.
Right.
Anyway, but
Still in the game.
I like, but she's got really huge tits, but they look.
They have
soft.
that natural look.
They have that natural look. Like they don't.
They might not be natural. They're probably not.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember. And I didn't pull it up because I would get completely distracted right here at the end of the show.
But her doctor did a fantastic fucking job.
Really?
Absolutely fantastic. Like they look absolutely amazing.
Laying nice.
Oh my God. Just laying quite nice.
Well, good for Tara Patrick.
Now, the last thing that I think I'm going to talk about tonight before we go, there is this new toy that I saw. It was like the hottest toy for coming up, and it's a prostate massager for dudes.
Right.
Whatever. But what I'm telling you ladies out there, you could totally get one too and either use it in your pussy or your ass. I swear to God, because it looks fun and I would personally try it. But okay, so what this thing is, it's called the
Unamat.
Sure, I'm not saying that right, but Ring-a-Moo vibrating prostate massager. Now, what this thing does, it looks like an L.
Right.
Right. And on the end that goes up your keister, there's a little crook at the top. So it kind of like bends a little bit.
Okay.
But on the inside shaft part, there's a ring that when you turn it on, it goes up and down. So while it's vibrating up inside your butt, there's a ring going up and down, massaging your prostate and the inside and the rim of your asshole.
It's like an O-ring stroker.
Well, kind of, but it goes inside, but it goes high enough to where it rubs your prostate, like, you know how like a dick or something or a toy would rub our G-spot. It's rubbing your G-spot.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds complicated.
And it also, the part that sticks out the bottom of the L, that puts pressure on your gooch, which also is kind of putting pressure on the other side of your prostate, and that vibrates as well. So it's like right under your ball sack.
Right.
I think this thing looks absolutely fucking cool.
Scrambled huevos.
No.
Yeah, it's vibrating
really.
your balls. That's the definition. Scrambled huevos.
You're not scrambling them.
Well, sure they are.
They're just getting a
They're
little
scrambled.
for a minute.
Okay. I mean, how many twisted nutsacks do we get out of this? What's happening?
I wouldn't say it would be twisted.
What's the danger level?
Well,
like on a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous could it be? If, let's say, like some malicious AI takes over that thing, what's the chances of me dying?
There's no chance of you dying. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. No. There's a long enough space where it can't go up your get sucked up inside your asshole.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nothing's gonna come off of it or anything.
And there's 3 vibrating modes, and there's 8 speeds for the ring.
Okay.
So you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Get yourself a vibrating ring moving. Is it like Stargate SG-1? Shoo, 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 shoo.
Yeah, that's one of the settings.
Yeah. Well, no, with the rings, the fucking rings
Oh, the
in
stack.
Stargate
Oh,
SG-1.
no.
Shoo, 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 shoo. And it-
I love it. Everyone's just like, sure.
Anybody that's seen Stargate SG-1 knows exactly what I'm talking about right now.
Seriously.
Obviously, Stargate SG-1, Atlantis, the original OG, any of them have had the ring majiggers, thingies, stuff.
Awesome. Perfect.
I'm not that big of a fan.
Well, we're gonna end on that. Next week is our Halloween extravaganza.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it an extravaganza?
Well, we're gonna be the live show is the day before Halloween.
Right. So there's a chance you might be listening to it on Halloween as you're going to trick or treat.
Sure.
Maybe. Because, maybe I get it out by 9:00 at night. If you're lucky.
But so anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, month, day, shift, trip, whatever it is that you are doing at the moment. SC, do you have anything for me?
Check out Katie's interview last week with the Midnight Hustle podcast. I will leave a link in the description for you.
That's right. And check me out on YouTube and all sorts of fun stuff on social media. You can see my titties and shit. Anyway, kisses on your fang fights. Bye.
I like tacos and burritos.